let's get you the latest to come out of Limpopo this hour at the Armed Forces Day with SABC News reporter Kokecho Motawa on standby with an update for us this hour. So Kokecho, we are told this is a very important day, a day to showcase the prowess of the SANDF, but to also reflect on how far it's come.
Well, thank you so much, Mklodisi. Good morning to you and good morning to the viewers. Indeed, this is one of the most important days, important day on our calendar, as we understand that today the South African National Defence Force, they'll be showcasing their strength to the people here in Thohoyandou. As we speak now, there are thousands of people gathering right here at Thohoyandou, waiting eagerly to see what the South African National Defence Force is actually capable of. And I can tell you that we are expecting the Army, we are expecting, the Navy as well to showcase what they are capable of. But I also want to speak to some of the community members who came here as early as 4 a.m. to come and witness this day. But I want to bring in here Shonisani Magweja. Thank you so much for joining us here on SABC. Shonisani, you came here very early today. Let's talk about the importance of this day for you.
Ndi mufumakadzi wa 48 years ndito dishuma ndishuma makete ndiva ndikobika mbusuludzo tsina spa mara namusenga heli ḓuvha nda pfha uri zwo ḓa kha nṋe zwo ḓa fhano nda vala makete nda imisa zwoṱhe zwanga nda bva yani nga 5 namusi ndi fhano ndo to ima ndo ṱoḓa vhona vho ramaphosa vho nyetela ḓuvha vho nyetela mutakalo wa vhutshilo wanga hoṱhe na kha vhananga na vhana ndo hwala mulovha nda ḓisa vha 40 na masole vha ṋamela magoloi vha ita mini zwoṱhe vha fara na zwigidi sumbedzisa uri hoyu muvhuso u tsini na riṋe masole a si maswina kha riṋe vho ramaphosa a si swina kha nṋe vho nyetela mutakalo wa vhutshilo wanga hoṱhe ndi khou pfha ndo ḓala dakalo ndori ndo takala thi ḓivhi namusi ndo to vha vhona nda sa vha vhona ndi ḓo kwatesa ara zwa zwi tshi konadzea no to nkhada vha vho tea vha tshi to nkhada ndori nda tshi ḓo takala lufhirisa u takala na hune vhathu vha vha hone na ṅwananga ni nge Pulukwane Thefu gudani bedzi zwa zwino ṅwananga ndi muyani ndo swikelela nda ndi khou ṱoḓa hone he nda vuwa vhusiku nga 5 nda sia ndi songo swiyela thongo swiyela thingata tshithu thongo cleaner ndo to dzula mbete fhedzi nda ṱamba nda vha ndo bva.
So what do you want to see specifically in terms of the cars, the equipment that is actually used by the military? The goloi dza vhone vha khou ṱoḓa u wana mini?
Nṋe ndi khou ṱoḓa u wana zwine nda nga kona u wana ndi uri at least sa kona u mpha tshiṅwe na tshiṅwe tshine nda nga kona u tshila na vhananga a thi shumi thina tshithu mara na nga sokou mpha something u sumbedzisa uri nṋe na kha nṋe i ḓo vha history na kha vhaḓulu vhanga uri nga heḽi ḓuvha 2026 namusi nga heyi date nga heḽi ḓuvha vho ramaphosa vho ḓa nṋe ndo ya ndo to ima navho ndi navho hafha vhahulwane vhane vha vha na riṋe a thi khou fha tshithu thi khou gwaja ndo takala nga maanḓa.
Well, thank you so much, Shonisani, for talking to us. And that you are saying that you are President Ramaphosa's classmate. Today, the Armed Forces Day is actually here in Thohoyandou. Let's get your reaction on that.
Hey, ndo takala nga maanḓa u wana chance inonga hey. Ndi khou tou ḓiphina ndi uri na zwivhulwadze nyana he nda vha ndi naho ho bva vhu khou bva stress nyana tsho bva a thi koni no tou believe uri mungana wanga we nda dzhena naye ndi tshila naye nda lovhedziwa roṱhe nga vo 1965 henefha kha Lutheran Church.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us here on SABC News. That is one of the community members here. They are saying that they are actually excited to be here, to be part of this event today, and also to witness what President Ramaphosa has actually brought here. They are saying that this man is saying that he is one of President Cyril Ramaphosa's former classmates, and he is excited that today they brought the Armed Forces Day right here in Venda. And the lady that I spoke to earlier on, she's also expressed excitement that the Armed Forces, for the first time in her lifetime, it is actually taking place right here in Thohoyandou. But I also want to bring in Gabriel Shumani. Thank you so much. You are one of the community members as well. Let's talk about your feeling that the Armed Forces Day is here in Thohoyandou.
Hey, ndi khou livhuwa nga maanḓa heḽi ḓuvha ṋamusi ndo tou ḓa nda ima phanḓa ha vhathu a gogo na TV ni vhathu vhathu vha tshi khou mbona ndi ḽiṅwe ḓuvha ḽavhuḓi nga maanḓa ndi tshi khou dzhena mushumoni nga 11 nda ri namusi ndi khou tea u thoma nda dzhena nda vhona magoloi a muvhuso a nndwa na masole haye oṱhe o ḓaho u ya nga nṋe ndi vhona u nga ri kha category dza masole dzo fhambanana mara namusi ndi yo ṱuwa ndo dzi vhona dzoṱhe uri ndi ifhio i shuma zwifhio ita zwifhio na zwa uri ndi khou dovha nda livhuwa uri havha vha radioni na vha TV vha hone hanefha vha khou ḓo ri sumbedzisa uri zwoṱhe zwine zwa ḓo vha zwi hone hafha sorry zwine zwa ḓo vha zwi hone hafha ndi zwa vhukuma si really na muphuresidennde a ḓa a zwi rwela ṱari na u livhuwa zwavhuḓi vhuḓi uri havha vhathu vha shuma masole vho ḓa vha dzhisa dzi CV dzo uri vhathu vha ḓe vha dzhenele mishumo vha gudele zwifhio na zwifhio vha kone u shuma uri Limpopo ḽi kone u bvela phanḓa matshelo ri vha vhone mushumo nonga hoyu u tshi khou itiwa vho Cape Town hu vhe hu khou tshimbila vhavenḓa vhananyana vha vhaswa vho ṱuwa vho hanengei vho dzhiwa nga dzi election dze vha ḓisa hanengeno ndi khou livhuwa nga maanḓa ndi ri zwi tshimbile zwavhuḓi masole ri na vheinwi hoṱhe ṅwe na ṅwe ani vhalwi na riṋe ni vhafunwa vha riṋe ni vhatsireledzi vha shango ri khou ni takalela ri khou ri zwi livhuwesa ndandu naa.
Thank you so much, Boshone. Thank you so much for speaking to us. Boshumane, Gabriel Shumane, one of the community members here, saying that he's very excited. Today he's expected to report for duty around 11 o'clock, but he said that he wanted to come here first before going to work so that he can be able to witness the capabilities of the South African National Defence Force, saying that he's excited to see some of the latest equipment and the cars that these soldiers are actually using when they are protecting the nation. He's saying that he's excited because these soldiers are not here to fight to anybody, but they are here to protect the nation. And as we speak now, we are expecting President Cyril Ramaphosa to arrive here on this red carpet that is actually here to lay the wreath on this monument that has been erected here to commemorate the soldiers who actually lost their lives during the sinking of SS Mendy on the 21st of February in 1917. We understand that President Cyril Ramaphosa is also going to reveal the names of the people who actually lost their lives as part of commemorating those heroes. Thousands of people are already here, gathering here on the R524, which is also known as Punda Maria Road, to see and to also witness the capabilities and the new technology and equipment from the South African National Defence Force. As we speak now, the road has been closed for traffic from the Thohoyandou traffic circle up until the next robot that is leading to Thavhani Mall. This road has been actually closed for traffic so that the armed forces can be able to showcase their capabilities. But for now, Mkolisi, let's get back to you in studio.
And look, Kokecho, as we have you there on the line, as SABC News, we've got all angles covered for our viewers. We've seen some of those visuals that we have up on our screen at this hour. I'm seeing there also both the young and old have actually gathered alongside the curb there to witness this moment, some even witnessing it for the very first time. This speaks to a sense of community this event has also brought about.
Well, of course, young people are also here because they are saying that this is for the first time this day is being, commemorated right here in Thohoyandou. So they are coming here to actually witness what is going to happen. And of course, we are also expecting President Cyril Ramaphosa, after laying the wreath right here on this monument, after that he's going to give a keynote speech. There is a tent just a few meters away from me. This is where President Cyril Ramaphosa is actually going to address the nation. And also we are expecting those military equipment to be showcased along this road. Hence you see people are queuing along the road so that they could be able to witness this historic moment.
And Kokecho, much as well around just displaying the SANDF and the various other forces that fall under it and their prowess at this moment, but also just a moment to observe and take it in and just be proudly South African as you may.
Well, of course, I couldn't hear you clearly there, but what I can tell you is that, yeah, indeed, we are expecting President Ramaphosa to be accompanied by some of the, generals from the South African National Defence Force to come and lay the wreath here as part of commemorating, those 646 soldiers who actually, lost their lives when the ship actually sank on the 21st of February 1917. And policy, now the president is actually coming through. I'm now going to move out of the shot just to show you what is actually taking place here. I'm told that I should wrap up as president is expected to come here to lay that wreath.
Okay, and Gogejo, I think we should be also just talking our viewers through this moment, especially as the president also makes his way there. You see there the podium is also ready for the president. And as you mentioned a bit earlier on, you know, holding this year's commemoration in Thohoyandou is so significant because this region is with a long military tradition, and the presence of 15 SA infantry battalion grounds today also symbolizes lived service, as well as soldiers who train, deploy, and return to communities like this one as well. Also, this is sort of a way in which we're seeing the SANDF come back and say salute to the people it serves.
Well, of course, Mkolisi, indeed, and of course, we are expecting President Ramaphosa to come and lay that wreath right here at this monument that has been erected right here at the Thulamela municipality. And of course, we are expecting the president to lay that wreath in commemoration of those soldiers who actually lost their lives. And indeed, we understand that this Armed Forces Day is actually, held annually on the 21st of February. And since, as part of that commemoration, and of course, this is in commemoration of that, sinking of SS Mendy in 1917. And we understand that the South African National Defence Force, or the Armed Forces Day, is actually implemented to achieve the several objectives, which are including, uniting South Africans. All South Africans are behind the military, to allow the SANDF, to interact with communities. As we understand that they are all here. You are seeing now on your screen, people are here, actually to come and obviously, interact with the South African National Defence Force, and also to expand, public understanding of the role of the military and its purpose to the society, and of course, to showcase the latest military equipment and technologies that is used, to protect the public, and also to demonstrate the military combat readiness against a threat, and to support government, during peacekeeping. This is actually the purpose of, of this and the objective of this Armed Forces Day.
And Gogejo, I heard you speak of the president just a bit earlier on in our conversations. Are you able to confirm his location at this stage? Are you seeing him at this moment? Has he arrived?
Yes, I was told that the president has arrived, but now as we speak, it seems like he went back at the stadium where the event is also going to take place. But later on, our president will actually come here to lay that wreath, and thereafter he'll be going to one of the marquees where the event is actually going to take place. And all these, what I can tell you, all these military equipment will be showcased, and they'll be passing through the president's tent to salute him as the commander-in-chief of the South African National Defence Force. And this is actually what we are expecting president to arrive here in a short while to come and lay that wreath. But as we speak now, I'm told that president is actually at the stadium, but later on he will come here.
And Gogejo, I wonder what the reaction is like over there. I'm just seated here. I'm getting goosebumps myself, just looking at both the young and old who have gathered there. And I know one analyst a bit earlier on in Reflection said that this is not just a moment that everybody can just enjoy and get over. This is a moment that might inspire future hopes, future dreams, future aspirations with some of those young people that are observing this moment there as it unfolds at this particular point in time. So what a time to be alive, Gogejo.
It is a very exciting moment indeed. People here in Thohoyandou are actually excited. They've actually expressed excitement that, this Armed Forces Day, it was actually brought here in their hometown of Thohoyandou. And we're expecting to see, quite a number of, vehicles that are, being used by our military. And it is also bringing, hope to the people that indeed they are actually protected, because we understand that South Africa, recently has been facing quite a number of threats, being, soldiers being killed in the Democratic Republic of Congo, and we understand that, people like Donald Trump has been, threatening South Africa, and the people of South Africa, this is a moment for them to actually, realize that they are actually protected. We are actually waiting to hear from the president what he's really going to say. And of course, we understand that the last time this day was actually commemorated, it was in 2023. And due to those budget constraints, they couldn't celebrate, in 2024 and 2025. But here, we're expecting him to come and also, speak about the 14 soldiers who actually lost their lives, during that peacekeeping mission in Democratic Republic of Congo. So these are some of the things that we're expecting the president to speak about.